Hello troops, hope you're all doing well. Today I'm going to take you through a leg workout using stuff that's just lying about the house. We're going to work in my kitchen, so let's see what we can cook up. Boom. First off, I'm going to show you, a lot of you might have done this through boot camp, right? A simple plastic bag, right? Now I hope you haven't got lots of these lying about, guys, right? Because we want to recycle, so you only need one, right? And then use a bag for life. So, hamstring curls, all we're going to do here is, right? You're going to lie flat, heels digging into the bag, right? Shoulders down, hands by your side, hips up, and then drag the bag into you. And as you come in, you're going to lift your hips up. As you go back, push the bag away. If that's too difficult for you, another option to regress it is slide the bag in, lift the hips up, push it away. You really feel this working at the hamstring, guys, and that's one of the muscles that probably gets neglected a lot in the type of hip workouts that you'll see online. So that's something that you could use to build in. So that's using the plastic bag for the hamstring curls. Then, done this before, weeks back, right? Rucksack. Just fill a rucksack with anything that's lying about. For example, yesterday I had mine filled up with 4 2 litre bottles of water. Heavy enough, right? Also unconventional. To get it up, now we're going to do rucksack squat. So you hold it in a bear hug, so a bear hug rucksack squat. Down as deep as you can, push up. Down as deep as you can, push up. Right? So that's predominantly working his quads, glutes depend on the depth. Right? So hamstrings, quads have been worked there using the plastic bag and a rucksack. Then we're going to get the rucksack up. You might need to take some weight out for this. Onto your shoulder, right? Offset rucksack squat. So you're going to hold it like this, core tight, other hand out, tense, right? And that'll help you get your balance. Then you're just going to lunge backwards, knee just above the ground, come forwards. Lunge backward, knee just above the ground, come forwards. I'll show you that to the side. Back knee down and up. Back knee down, just above the ground and up. Right? Then, rucksack again, right? First off though, I want to take you through this. So we're going to do a reining deadlift. So watch me from the side here. This is a move that people do often struggle with. So it's called a hip hinge. So, get your fingers, find your hip bone, right? And then push yourself back as far as you can get, right? You'll really feel this fire up the hamstrings, right? Pushing back, pushing back, pushing back. Ideally, you want to be parallel to the floor, right? Then you're going to come up. One really important thing to remember here, guys, is that when you're pushing back, your knees should not move forward. So as soon as you start to do this, you're almost going into a conventional deadlift position, right? Some of you have been teaching this on Zoom. You'll know how that feels, right? So hip bone here, push back. Even just doing that, I can feel that firing up this area, right? Back up. So practice that for 5, right? Then grab your rucksack or whatever you're using, right? You're going to hold it here at either end. Don't use the handles or the straps. If you can get it so you can hold it and pull it apart, right? So then that's getting the upper back engaged. And then hips back, halfway down the shins, back up, hips back, halfway down the shins, back up. When you're coming back up, guys, make sure that you're not just swinging back up, right? We want to make sure that we're using this area here, the hamstrings and the glutes, to lift us up. Imagine yourself as a drawbridge, and that's what's coming up, instead of just using the arms and the back to yank it up. From there, right, we're then going to move down. So we've done glutes, quads, hamstrings. Again, we're going to get the rucksack up into the bear hug position, right? And all you're going to do here is, this is probably better off done in bare feet as well, guys, or socks. Dig your big toe into the ground and then really come up on your tiptoes. Lock your knees back down, up on your tiptoes. really stretching those calves. Guys who have been good at running quite regularly, this is really important. Working into the ankle and the calves. It's also important that you lock your knees here, guys, because if not, you just go and your quads will be doing most of the work. So up onto the toes. When you start to get used to that, if you've got a step, you can stand on the step, and then that just increases the range of motion, and you'll start to feel a much better stretch there, right? Then we're going to move on to different way of working without weights, guys, right? So you don't always need weights or a weighted equivalent. Other ways to increase your training, or the training effect you'll get, can be slower exercises down isometrics, which means holding in position, isometric holds at the bottom, right? So this one here we're going to do is rear foot elevated split squat, right? A very much hated exercise in the studio. So I'm only going to use my body weight here, right? And I'm going to go down slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Push up. Slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Push up. Guys, I use weights normally with that, but there, when I'm doing that there with the pause and the slow eccentric movement, it's firing up the muscles that I want to be working. So when you're thinking about training, guys, if you're squatting, don't just do endless squats like this, right? Take your time, go down. What's moving, what's working, what muscles am I trying to work here? Are they working? Or am I compensating somewhere else? So I can feel my quads really firing up here because I'm paused. Back up, slow down. So slow, 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 slow. Push up. So see slow movements down, guys, adding pauses in can really enhance what you're going to get. I'm going to show you another tactic here as well. So again, isometrics. We're going to do a wall sit, right? What you're looking for in the wall sit, so you're just sitting like this, right? Hands out. That's tough enough. Also with my socks on, it's quite slidey. But here's a wee game changer for it as well. If you've got kids or you play sports and you've got a ball or you've got a medicine ball kicking about, that's all right, because what I'm going to use here is improvisation, basically just a small kitchen roller. So what we're going to do here is squat down or slide down, get that between our knees, guys, right? And then you're going to put your hands out and then squeeze that as hard as you can. Probably advise you to use a more full roll because I'm almost going to bend this. And then really grip the ground with your feet as well. So imagine your feet are claws. Heel touching, big toe touching, hands out. So right away, by me squeezing that, I can really feel all the muscles activating in my glutes, down my hamstrings and also my quads. As soon as I take that away, the pressure comes off a bit. So that's just another way to use that as well. Last one, and it's like a wee finisher core move, right? Would be make this as heavy as you possibly can, right? Get it lifted up into the bear hug position, however you need to, right? Stick your timer to 30 seconds. Then you're going to go and just march on the spot. Make sure it's really, really heavy, right? Really, really, check my bad use of English here, really, really heavy. And march on the spot for 30 seconds. Then, you're going to use your bag again. We're going to use this for squat thrusts, right? So you're going to be down. Toes really digging into the bag, guys, right? Otherwise, you're going to put hands pushing right through the floor. Core tight. 30 seconds again, slide in. Now, those of you who normally do squat thruster workout, adding that bag and that sliding motion really makes it fire up the quad, so enhances the leg workout for that. What I'm going to do, guys, is, so that's all those exercises. I'm going to then show you, there's going to be in the comments, there's going to actually be a workout, how you would plan that in and follow that. And then tomorrow I will do a wee upper body workout for you and then a core workout as well. Cheers.